Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, angry, faithful, of all ages, don't attempt to adjust the screens on your devices. You may be, there's David freezing. You see that? Oh, he's stretching. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have three people on the panel for the first time at the beginning of the show in weeks.
Yay!
We just need to get our fourth horseman back. That's all I'm trying to say, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will put apparently our bolo reached the proper set of ears because we got a text from said missing individual.
Well, I also texted him on Sunday. It's like I sent him a sentimental text. We'll just say that.
Okay. It was gay as fuck, right? It was, why are you so fucking awkward, bud?
It wasn't. You want me to read it?
No, I actually I don't.
Okay.
But you're going to anyway.
Yeah. I just texted. I still believe in you, brother.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, sometimes you need to send that kind of text to people.
Hey, I'm down. I'm down for it, man. So episode 272, it just it seems, yeah.
I still wonder how
the
we
300.
Yeah. We got to map that out.
I don't know. There was, yeah, we do. We've got some groundwork to do. We got a lot of planning to do for the 300th episode. I mean, we've got like 20 weeks to get there, but well, like 28 weeks. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, so we're going to get back on track real quick. I'm going to turn things over to our esteemed producer, David, albeit very briefly, for this week's edition of Weird Sports.
This is actually kind of wholesome. I kind of want to play this game. It's basically you basically put in, and it's like pool, but you use this ring. It's very popular in the Middle East and India and Pakistan area, that kind of the Asian area. It's very popular. They have like championships doing this. People have these boards in their homes, and this is what they do all day.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, I've seen these videos.
Yeah. So
I'm like, okay, dude. But now let me see here. So the Red Sox winning streak stopped at 15.
okay.
And then they have since won 2 out of the last 3. They ended a homestand, the longest homestand of the year, with a victory against the Toronto Blue Jays. Man, that winning streak.
Yeah, you were so happy about it.
I am still happy about it. I mean, you don't see seasons turn themselves around after the All-Star break like this very often. Like,
yeah.
It matched one of the best records for the month of July in all of the 128 years that the sport's been in existence.
Mm-hmm.
So, right now, the Red Sox are 7.5 games out of first place. They are 3 back of the New York Yankees.
It's actually
Yankees
not
lost.
Bad.
Do I know?
That's actually not bad.
No, it's very manageable.
Yeah.
Now, if we're looking at, the wild card standings, the Red Sox they hold the second wild card spot by a game and a half over the Cleveland Guardians. So to put it in perspective, they were 14 games under 500 when the winning streak started. Yeah, their record now is 54-50. They're 4 games above 500. So does this mean that they're going to go out and win the World Series? No, it doesn't. It does not. I'm not that delusional because I mean, first and
You
foremost,
still believe.
I still believe. Still believe. Okay. However, you can't win the World Series in July.
No, absolutely not.
Now, with the trade deadline of August 3rd coming up, they've already made a trade with the Washington Nationals for Conley Early, one of our pitching star, or very, very, good pitching prospects. Conley Early made his major league debut last year during the playoffs against the Yankees in that wild card series. Now, the Nationals, they got a good pitcher, and trying to remember, and we got a pretty good return on investment here. Let me see here. I have that tab pulled up. Where did it go?
Hopefully, it stands up to where.
Yeah, they acquired infielder Curtis Mead from the Nationals in exchange for a rookie left-handed starting pitcher Conley Early. So let's get the numbers on him. And the reason why they're exploring with they're trading for an infielder, Trevor Story, he's hurt.
Okay.
And I mean, but Trevor Story was seen at a Red Sox event last week or two, and he said that he's going to be back and ready to go within a few weeks. So we might see Trevor Story making his return to the lineup, before the end of the season. It just really kind of depends on what his rehab starts do. But minor league baseball, it's rapidly about to start wrapping up its season. So there may not be a whole lot of time left there. They may just bring him up.
Do they have a championship for that stuff?
Yeah, they do. The Astros rookie league affiliate, they just won their championship this year. But there's not a lot of minor league ball games left on the docket. So yeah, we'll see what happens. The guys that are coming off the IL, they are going to, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how it all plays out. As far as getting, getting rehabbed, getting back into game shape, just so that way they can contribute positively with an impact, as opposed to, hey, we're just going to do the smart thing. You're coming off an injury. Let's go ahead and shelve you for the rest of the season and then just come back in the spring and just knock it out. Right.
Yeah. Well, speaking of injury, like my own injury, whatever it is, if it's nothing like seriously bad, you can overstep yourself and hurt yourself even worse.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's easy. Here recently, at work, I hyperextended my knee and I tore my lateral meniscus. I'm foregoing the surgical option just because I don't want to spend that kind of time out of work. I'm gonna, I've got physical therapy coming up this week on Thursday, actually. So I'm going to try to rehab it myself. Try to get it to heal on its own without having without it being an invasive kind of a thing. Of course, they get reevaluated again 4 or 6 weeks, but would it heal faster with surgery? Probably, maybe. With the surgical history on that particular knee as it is, I don't want to be out that kind of time. There's that a matter of being able to pay bills of a situation. So there's a lot that factors into that as well. But so uh, but let's see here. I'm trying to get the numbers on Curtis Mead. He's third base. He's a third baseman by trade. So, the question remains, all right, what are we going to do with him? Because we've got a pretty good third baseman right now in the form of Caleb Durbin, and he's been absolutely raking the ball. Defensively, he's an upgrade from Alex Bregman. I mean, I hate to say that, but he's definitely an upgrade from Alex Bregman from last year. Which, if you look at the offensive numbers between Alex Bregman and Caleb Durbin this year, they're almost exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah, but Alex Bregman decided he needed to wait to show off and show out when he, once he got to the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. But and sometimes that's just be the way the baseball go. But Curtis Mead right now, third baseman, he bats and throws right-handed. He's 25 years old, so I mean, there's plenty of time there. If they choose to stay, if they negotiate him to be able to stay with the team long term, especially if he produced at a high level. I mean, right now he's batting at 284. He's scored 49 runs. He's got 72 hits, 17 home runs on the year, 48 RBIs, 6 stolen bases. Or no, he has 284 at bats. I'm sorry. He's batting 254 right now with an on base percentage of 852. So, I mean, he gets on base pretty regularly, and he's doing it at a higher. His on base percentage is a higher clip than his career average right now. His career average is like 709 on base percentage. Batting over his batting average right now. He's right now career 244, but I mean, like I said, he's batting 10 points higher than that far. So we'll see. Last 7 games, 25 at bats, 7 runs, 8 hits, no home runs over the last 7 games, 4 RBIs. He's taken 6 bases on balls, so he's walked 6 times. He struck out 7 times, stolen 1 base. He's batting 320 over his last 7 games, with a slugging percentage of 480. So, he's on base 452. So just a little bit under half of his at bats ends up with him on first base at some point. So, we'll see how the American League treats him, specifically how the American League East treats him. But there a lot of Washington National fans, especially on the Red Sox subreddits, are like, "Yeah, you guys got a good player." So we'll see how that all plays out. And I'm gonna have to put together some notes. Either Colin or you will just have to go over those notes. I'm not gonna make you guys sort through all the hot stove stuff. I'm gonna try to put together some notes over the next couple of days while I'm off. Leading up to the trade deadline. Huh?
Next week, I'm not gonna. I probably won't be on the show.
Okay. Well, then we could either post show till Tuesday. We could do
Okay.
that. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. So today I would be off. We could do the show Tuesday. Does that work for you, Colin?
Yeah, I'll just have to see my work schedule.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll have a better idea what happened at the trade deadline, especially. Internet blink on YouTube. I fucking love it here.
Did it freeze?
So I'll definitely be able to better picture as to it like it buffered. It was weird. Like
Oh,
Dude, my
Yeah,
my
so
internet,
the
it
internet
might be
and
my
summer
fault.
heat down here in Texas.
My internet is like,
No, I'm getting
uh,
the buffering too. So
yeah, I have like 2 bars.
oh well.
Yeah,
But
the reason why I won't be at
yeah. So
the reason for Monday, for the reason why I won't be here is because I'm going to a thing in the mall to play a card game
okay, so
to
you're
get like a
doing nerd shit.
yeah.
You're missing nerd sports to do nerd stuff. Okay, I can't fault you for that, like at all.
I get a free deck out of it,
So
so
okay, what game?
uh, I've learned how to play the One Piece card game,
Okay, so
and
is this something that I
it's
need to
pretty.
start buying packs for?
Maybe, if you stumble across it, it's really cool and fun.
I mean, I'm personally not going to play it, and I'm talking about buying booster packs for you. But hey, it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, if you stumble upon them, they're hard to find if you're not like there as soon
All
as
I
they
know is
respawn.
that tomorrow at some point, my ass is going to be planted in front of the TV playing Halo Campaign Evolved.
Yeah.
So,
Did you not get the early access?
no, I didn't get the early access. No, 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 no. Now, I probably could have, but my retro backlog has exploded exponentially.
So, uh, remember how I was telling you about the Gears of War thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody bought it before I literally, like, I go in there, I'm looking for him, like, somebody already buy it, and the guy's like, yeah. You know what made it even worse, though? The guy bought it and left it at the store. So it was just sitting in the
Oh, that's
back.
just cruel.
And I'm just
Bought
like,
it there. Like, was it an on order? That's the
I
only
don't
thing I can
know.
think of.
Like, he was just like, yeah, they paid for already. It's in the back. I'm like, oh. Like, I would have much rather it not
See,
be in the store at all instead of it, being like right
to me,
there. It's
that's
just
a
like,
little shady, right? They're not supposed to hold stuff. Like you pay for it, come get it. Like, come get it.
yeah, but
Let's go over these standings real quick.
okay.
In the East, you've got the Rays with 62 and 43 mark on the year so far, holding a 3-game lead over the New York Yankees, 7.5 game aforementioned Boston Red Sox. The Orioles are in fourth at 51 and 55. They're 6-4 over their last 10. The Blue Jays are 3-7 over their last 10, but they are sitting at 48 and 58. So the defending American League champions are most likely going to miss the playoffs this year. It's happened before. I just don't know if it's happened in fashion. Something up in Toronto broke, so I don't know how to explain it other than that. In the American League Central, you've got the Chicago White holding first position at 50. They're sitting and seven over their last point are 354, 1 game below 500 at 3.5 back. They're 5-5 on their last 2 games. The Tigers came into the season with a lot of promise, and it just, for whatever reason, the wheels fell off the cart there, which is why Detroit is basically selling off everything at a fire discount for the trade deadline. So the Tigers are sitting 6 games below 500 at 50 and 56. They're 6 games back, 6-4 over their last 10, having lost their last 2. The Royals surprisingly do not have the worst record in all of baseball. Right now they're at 45 and 62, 11 and a half games out. Let's just call them eliminated from postseason contention. But they're 7-3 over their last 10, winners of their last 2. The Rangers are holding serve They are at 54 and 52, 509, which is just 2 games over 500. But they're in a 2.5. They have got a 2.5 game lead over the Astros in the West. The Rangers are 5 and the Mariners and the Astros are tied for second place. Mariners in 4 and 6 over the last 10, and the Astros are 5 and 5 with the Athletics at 44 and 61, 9.5 games out, 3 and 7 over their last 10, and the Los Angeles Angels. Let me double check that. Tied for the worst record in baseball.
Really?
Actually,
Who's the
they
main
don't
one?
have nope. There's a 1 game difference, and I'll get to who in just a minute. But the
Okay.
Angels are 42 and 64. That's a 396 winning percentage. You got to admire Mike Trout's loyalty, though. I mean, there's that. They are 12 games back out of first place, 6 over their last 10. The Braves, let's see here. Yeah, the Braves. Okay, yeah. So the Braves are 6-43, first place in the Eastern Division, 7-3 over their last 10. The Phillies are 5.5 games back in second place, 4 and 6 over their last Nationals, 6 and 4 over their last, and winners of their last 2. They are in third place, 8.5 games back in the NL East. With the Marlins coming in 10.5 out, New York Mets at 18.5 games back in last place in that division. National League Central, you've got the Brewers, the Cubs, the Pirates, the Cardinals, and the Reds all in that order. 16.5 games separate the Reds from the Brewers from first to last place. In the National League West, the West has the best record in baseball right now, and they have the worst record in baseball right now. The Los Angeles Dodgers, of course, the world right now, 67-39. That's a 6 and 4 over the last 10. With the Arizona Diamondbacks, I say bring up, they're short up in second place pretty tightly there, 12.5 games back, 55 and 51. They're their last 10 as well. The San Diego Padres, who are going to be per appointments in the National League at 53 and 53, they are 500 ball, 14 games back. They are 5 of their last 10, winners of their last 3. San Francisco Giants at 44 and 61 hold a 419 winning percentage, 4 and 6 over losers of their last 1. They are 22.5 games out of first place. And the Colorado Rockies bringing up the rear. 42 and 65 with a 393 win percentage. That's 5.5 games out of first place, 13.5 back of the last wild card spot. They are 3 and 7 over their last 10, losers of their last 2. Surprisingly, though, don't have the worst run in baseball. That happens to belong to the Athletics. Athletics are negative 125 run differential. That means they're being scored on 125 runs to, 125 more runs.
Really?
The Athletics right now are hosting the Red Sox for a 3-game series. The Red Sox have improved their run differential. They are now plus 46. The best run differential belongs to anybody want to take a guess?
Chicago?
No, the Dodgers. You would think that the best record in baseball is also going to have the best run differential at plus 155. So, baseball is it's exciting. Like I said, this is the time of the year right up to the trade deadline. You're going to see guys kind of integrating themselves into their new systems. Hey, what's up, girly girl with the hello?
Hello.
I'm hearing Jerry Seinfeld when I see people type it out like that. Hello. Right? No, you don't remember that episode? I can tell there are a lot of people in this world that need more culture. So, you know what's missing from her greeting, her salutation?
Oh yeah, lobster. What happened to the
Yeah, the
lobster?
lobster. What's going on? There's no lobster there.
I feel
I feel cheated.
cheated. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know how to feel.
we're
I don't know
sans
what to do with
crustacean.
my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be her salute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Corey Haim won his won the Brickyard 400 yesterday.
Oh, we were skipping in that.
The kid. I'm gonna get to football.
Okay.
I've got my tab set up in.
Okay.
But they were at the Brickyard this weekend.
And he froze
coming
again.
in. Who did? I did? No,
yes.
I didn't.
You've been freezing the entire time that you were reading that list.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the internet. It's absolute crap today. Or actually, the last couple been crap. Like everything that's streaming is buffering. It's horrible.
Well, you're going through like
that is what it is. But say it. I'm going through a what?
Oh, the thunderstorm area.
I mean,
well, Texas also just like.
I mean, the only thing big about Bertha over the last week was it was a disappointment, letdown. Like there was maybe one or two weathermen that are down here that are saying that this is it's gonna go further south, and they were right. There was a few. I mean, there was more than a few, like, well, it looks like it's going to make landfall in the Houston area. You know, so I'm at work, and the storm rolls in. That was a long, wet day. Not the good kind of wet either, right? You know, I mean, the rain gear that they provide us with, right? It's like wet weather gear in the military. It's marginally effective at best. And it serves to provide you with an easy access to a heat stroke, dry clothes, right? It was terrible. It was more annoying rain than anything else, but anyways. But yeah, Corey Haim went in the Brickyard 400. The results for this race were a little surprising. Starting to see a lot of drivers fall off, and you can definitely tell the results of the lawsuit, the settlement for the lawsuit, are it's really becoming painfully obvious right now because they need to space these finishes out a little bit better. First through 10th, you've got Corey Haim, Christopher Bell, both Toyota drivers, Joey Logano being the top Ford. Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, both Toyota drivers. Brett Keselowski, Josh Berry, Ryan Preece, all Ford. Carson Hocevar was the flag bearer for the Chevy camp, finishing 9th, with Tyler Reddick, another Toyota, finishing 10th. Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Corey Haim, all Toyota drivers. Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, and Denny Hamlin all belong to Joe Gibbs Racing.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I'm not one to buy into the whole black helicopter thing that NASCAR fixes races, yada yada yada. They've got somebody that goes in all secret squirrel and fucks with people's car whenever they lock them before race day.
Mhm.
but they're not making it easy, right? They're not making it easy to continue to refute the rumors that NASCAR settled with Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan that, okay, somebody driving a Toyota is going to win the championship this year, right? It just you can only ignore it for so long. But 11th through 20th, you've got Chris Buescher, Ty Gibbs, another Toyota, Cole Custer, Austin Cindric, Zane Smith, Shane Van Gisbergen, Daniel Suarez, Michael McDowell, Alex Bowman, who announced that after next year he's going to retire from full-time Cup racing. You remember from earlier in the season, Alex Bowman missed about a month and a half from the season due to vertigo issues.
Yeah.
So I think that that's going to be part of it. They did announce at the end of the race yesterday that Hendrick Motorsports and Jimmy Johnson have struck a deal that next year's Daytona 500 is going to be Jimmy Johnson's final NASCAR race. They're going to allow him to run the number 48 on his Legacy Motor Club car. So that kind of begs the question, what about Alex Bowman? What number is he going to run? You know, how's that going to work with the points? And, you know, that kind of a situation. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I mean, I understand Alex Bowman taking a bow, after next season, and he just kind of dipping out. He's got his health to worry about. You saw a lot of the old guard, that they would drive basically until the wheels fell off their body. Dale Earnhardt Jr. really kind of like led the way as far as drivers really taking their health into consideration. And we're not talking about just health short term, as in like, hey, I need to fix myself so I can return to racing. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was worried about his livelihood. He was worried about his longevity with his
How
family,
many concussions did he
which
have?
I'm 100% for. Oh, dude, he had a ton, right? And the effects were long lasting. And Casey, I think he still kind of deals with a little bit of, the eyes and crap like that. But, so it, with Alex Bowman
Jesus.
taking next year and use what?
20 to 25 concussions.
What? I don't doubt it. A lot of them are probably double concussions because of, just the contact that's inside those cars.
Yeah.
But with Alex Bowman taking taking notes on that, and because his performance has been down. Okay, I mean, will we see him racing part-time in like the O'Reilly series or maybe even the Craftsman trucks? It's possible. Do I see him taking a more of a technical role within Hendrick Motorsports? Maybe being their full-time sim driver. That's possible too. I mean, that's really kind of how he got started to begin with. But do I see him returning to full-time Cup racing, acknowledging the medical condition? No, I don't. An occasional spot start here and there. Yeah, that's always in the cards, so to speak. But 20th was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 21st all the way through 39th. You got William Byron, Noah Gregson, Ross Chastain, Todd Gilliland, AJ Allmendinger, the best name in all of racing. Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, Bubba Wallace, Austin Dillon, Ty Dillon, Cody Ware, John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Hill, Connor Zilich. Still crashed out of the race, but at least he didn't finish dead last. Casey Mears, Riley Herbst, Chase Elliott, Daniel Dye, and Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson wrecked out at lap 43. So Kyle Larson had a really short, bad day yesterday at the Brickyard. But the story of the week is Corey Heim reeling off his second career victory on a part-time schedule. So he's really getting that team that he's going to be racing full-time for set up in a big way, going into next season. So It just shows that the kids got talent. But let me see here. The next race is going to be the Iowa Corn 350, powered by ethanol at Iowa Speedway. That's in Newton, Iowa. 350 laps, 306.25 miles.
Some of these races, I just laugh every time they say.
Well, it's dude, it's all about the sponsorships, right?
I understand this.
I mean,
It's
I always laugh, especially at the races that they hold in Atlanta, because those are always presented by Walmart. But it's like Walmart's supposed to be this multi-billion-dollar company, but they won't pay to put Tap to Pay or even fucking Apple Pay in their stores because they just want to make everybody use the Walmart Pay.
Yeah,
which is absolutely insane, right?
well, it not entirely, because for a business standpoint like that, what it is you're showing investors, but it's Walmart, so who cares? I get it, but you're showing investors that, oh, they like using this, blah blah blah. Well, you're forcing people to do it, so
yeah, but at least give us the option to tap our chips,
yeah,
tap our cards, as opposed
like,
to oh, it's a chip. Oh, you got to stick it in there. Oh, you don't have Walmart Pay? Yeah, we're gonna make you pay. Like, come on, man. Anyways, we're getting wildly off topic here.
It's okay.
You can catch the race on the USA Network, so it is going to be switching networks again. So we're going from TNT Sports to USA. You catch the race on the radio with the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR, or SiriusXM Channel 90 in your car or on your SiriusXM app-enabled devices. And you can catch your driver feeds on HBO Max, all of which is going to be occurring this Sunday, August 9th. Is it this Sunday? No. Are they taking a week off? I believe. Let me double check. Let's see. Yeah, NASCAR's taking a week off. So there's no racing this weekend, but there will be on the 9th.
Okay.
So Sunday, August 9th at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. That is going to be 3:30 on the Eastern Seaboard. And that will be 12:30 out on the left coast. If I'm doing my math right, yeah. So, but really, do we worry about the people out on the left coast because they don't go to church anyway? So, just kind of saying. If you do go to church out there, we pray for you. Just kind of put a little extra in the donation plate during service, and maybe that'll prompt the preacher to kind of speed things up, especially if you put it in there in groups of 3, praise Dale, raise hail, just kind of saying.
Yeah.
NFL news. Patrick Mahomes. I did see a little blurb out there. Patrick Mahomes was cleared for full duty coming into training camp. So should the rest of the NFL be put on notice? No. just no. The Bills unveiled their alternate nickel city uniforms.
Oh yeah, dude, they have a broken table in there.
I mean, the uniforms being gray with the blue collar. Do what?
Did you see their new stadium? They have a broken table in there.
They what?
A broken table.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
It's just because they dive on tables out in the parking lot anyway.
Yeah.
I like uniform, not a fan of the helmets.
I should have a broken
helmet's just looks a little too anal football to me.
Hold on.
Packers president. Apparently, there was some kind of controversy that Lambeau Field was going to be selling its naming rights, so it wouldn't have been Lambeau Field anymore. Well, the president of the Packers said we're not selling the naming rights for Lambeau Field because, as we know, it is not a centrally owned team. Like, not one family owns it. Publicly
That is
owned team. Citizens of Green Bay.
Is that the
in
new
that team? Yeah, well,
That's
that's not their new helmet. That's an alternate unit or alternate helmet. It's part of their Nickel City package. I'm not a
That's-
fan of it, man. I like
Yeah.
the jerseys. The jerseys are fire though, right? With the gray with the blue collar. But the helmet, dude, to me that helmet's just kind of trash.
Yeah,
I mean,
even
I
the
hate to be that way about it, but
yeah.
let me see here. I like the spin that the Raiders are putting on the quarterback competition coming into training camp. Number one overall pick, Fernando Mendoza, will compete with Kirk Cousins, not competing against each other for Raiders' job. Grant Gordon on the byline, digital content editor for NFL.com. Fresh off of winning a Heisman Trophy and an undefeated national championship. Fernando Mendoza profiles as a prospect who plans on doing and saying the right thing every step of the way. That sounded like a load of shit designed to do nothing more than get one man cocked to another. All that sounds like. He's like, that's fellatio fest at its best. But we're going to keep reading. Though nothing's been made official, veteran signee Kirk Cousins is expected to begin the season as the Las Vegas Raiders starting quarterback. Now, if Mendoza plans on altering those plans, he's certainly not yelling it from the rooftops, instead illustrating that he intends for each of the Raiders quarterbacks to make each other better. Okay. Part of being a part of the silver and black, this is a quote, we want to compete every single day and do the best that we can for the organization, what's best for the team, so we can win games. Mendoza told the team's website, told me the team's website's Paul Gutierrez not long after signing his rookie contract. So I'm just putting this out there because I'm reading this verbatim, and I'm reading this, and like that sentence right there, Mendoza told me the team's website's Paul Gutierrez not long. That fucking makes my head explode, right? Because it sounds so disjointed, right? Like, holy shit! Everybody in the quarterback room is a top tier quarterback, and it's going to be competing with each other, not against each other. I'm just going to stop reading that. That freaking hurts my head. It really is. It didn't sound right coming off the tongue. It didn't sound right in my brain. It's 10 shades of fuckery. That's what that is. Like, oh my God. But yeah, anyway. So I've been playing the
Well, you're not going to talk.
You got any other what?
Tony
Talk
Romo
about the
getting
what?
arrested for a DUI this week at Milwaukee. Have you seen his photo?
Yeah, the dude was hammered in his mugshot.
Yeah.
So
it was hilarious.
I mean, the guy.
Let's see here.
I mean, it attracts, right? It's one of those. Tony Romo, like, not making it to the game. He didn't make it home in time, so it tracks, right? Yeah, come on. Why is the internet being so slow?
I don't know.
Especially slow today. You got any other like news? Because I'm really just I'm ready to move on to like nerd stuff.
One other
Go
thing.
ahead, stop trying to share that one because it's not.
Yeah. Ryan Clark getting fired mid-show.
And David freezing everybody because why? He refused to quit sharing his win. Yeah, that's what it is.
Not even that. It was just because he was rage baiting. And his internet finally said no. Okay. So nerd stuff. Anything you want to talk
I mean-
about stuff?
Besides, if you've been living under a rock, I'm sure you've heard about the Bethesda news.
Oh yes. Hold on. Let me pull that up. Bethesda news. That was ridiculous.
Elder Scrolls 6 is in play testing and is the top priority.
Yeah.
Um,
Follow IP standoff. Is he back?
And
I'm
we might
back.
get,
That's what happens when I guess we talk shit about the internet. The internet says, "Hey," it rolls up at the end of the driveway, gets out, and the wife beater and some fucking Crocs, and says, "Hey, I heard y'all was talking shit." Yeah.
Did you kick his ass?
Fallout 5 got announced.
Yeah.
Mhm.
New Vegas and 3 remasters. Or
I'm going to go
remakes.
out on a limb. I'm going to say Fallout 5 is probably going to take place in what's left of London.
Probably.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff on the talking about the London one.
Mhm. I'm excited
Although
for the
I'm happy
remasters
to-
of Fallout 3 and New Vegas.
I'm
Yeah.
most excited for New Vegas because it's my favorite one.
Uh,
I just really hope that they keep the game as nonsensical as it can be, or as it is. Because I want to be able to run my absolute crazy build and, go through the wasteland, just kill everything with ease, pull up to the casino, and play blackjack, and don't even look, don't even care of what is happening, and just bet double because my luck is so amazing that I get kicked out of the casino.
okay. Not that he's given this any thought. But I'm not saying it's premeditated, but he's given it some thought.
Well, this is what I do when I regularly play the game.
Here's what I've been doing. I've been going through and replaying. I think I said this last week. Replaying all the Final Fantasies because they're on Game Pass, so they're doing the Pixel remaster, or they did them 1 through 6, and I'm like, yeah, okay, because when the first Final Fantasy came out on the original Nintendo, that was one of the games that I had at one point, and I didn't fully appreciate what I had at the time, and I gave the game away because I just couldn't get into it. Now that I'm much older, wiser, God, yeah, there's that.
I've been playing
So-
the new Splatoon game because it came out and I pre-ordered it. So I've been having fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe play that card game. It's pretty fun.
And I showed off last week the Splatoon. I'm still waiting for the lobster. I'm
Really?
still waiting for the lobster.
If we get all the stuff, we don't get the lobster. I'm so upset now. I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah, there's the lobster.
yay,
Okay.
lobster.
Lobster, hooray. I'm going to leave that up for the rest of the show. Anyways, people think I'm kidding. No. If we're here for the full hour, for the next 10 minutes and some change, you're going to see that lobster up on the screen. Anyway, I'm going to make a sticker just for her. It's going to be a lobster that's got like an angry me tattoo on its tail. It's going to be marginal at best. Quality is going to be homemade, but be there. It's the thought that counts, right?
Play the card game.
Anywho's
And I've been having a lot of fun with that. And so the Nexus place in the mall, they hold stuff. So
okay. See, the one of the reasons why I don't want to get back into another trading card game is I kind of had my fill of that with Magic, the Gathering, right?
I never play.
And to be even remotely considered as being competitive with those types of games nowadays, you have to give up almost every other hobby to be able to afford it. And
Nah,
you have to
just have
have like an in with somebody at a retailer that sells the booster packs or the starter packs to beat the resellers.
Yeah, see,
I have a story with
the
that
One
one.
Piece game. The One Piece game is very expensive.
Yeah, they're
Um,
all expensive.
Well, I know, but this is very expensive. Like, there was a deck online I saw on Amazon. $57.
That's it.
Bear in mind, he's talking about teenager money versus adult money.
Dude, just to play in tournaments, I had to drop $1,000. That was for standard.
That's your fault then.
I mean, he's out of line. He's not wrong, but he's out of line.
No, talking about resale.
Did you win?
If
you win?
Anthony Mackie ever gave us anything worth a shit for from the MCU, it's going to be 2 lines on your left, and he's out of line. He's not wrong, but he's
Yeah. No, no, I won constantly.
oh my god.
I made a kid cry.
No, I'm saying, did you win that particular one?
I win tournaments all the time.
Yeah,
But
see,
no,
but you're willing to spend the money. I'm not.
Yeah. No, we had to. We figured there's another way to do it a little bit cheaper. Is you get a group of friends that you can team build decks and basically set up a team build for tournaments. That's what we ended up doing. It worked out good. But
well,
talk about resale.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Resale. When I was in Abilene, I stopped doing tournaments for a while, but I still wanted to get a couple of booster packs every once in a while. Just make you feel good, make you feel like important.
Yeah.
Went up to Walmart to grab some, and the local card player grabbed all the Magic cards, and literally one of the ladies was like, "Hey, can we get at least like one of those so we could give it to our kids for Christmas?" He's like, "Yeah, you can come get it at my shop." He was not shy about it.
Yeah. Douche nozzles are a dime a dozen, dude. Especially, I mean, there was that video that I dropped in the group chat a while back with the mouth breather. It looked like an animal control unit, and they were hunting the resellers all over Target. One dude with the turkey neck. He's like, I gotta get that bread.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah, McKenna.
I guess-
McKenna.
What?
She knows good and well about hating resellers.
Yeah. But I understand I mean, I'm gonna dip my toes into the the resale market, pool, so to speak. But I'm not gonna be doing it like scalping, Pokemon cards or anything like that. a t-shirt, a Batman t-shirt at Goodwill today for $5. It goes on eBay for like 20. Easy. So I don't know. I'm gonna dabble on that or in that a little bit on the side. I mean, retro t-shirts, I mean, dude, there's always a market for those. So not gonna
I mean,
enable me to quit my job.
I have a, I have a, I
God,
have a,
miserable
have a
existence would that be?
I I have a Todd McFarlane comic book. The Venom is back one.
Yeah. See, anything Todd McFarlane that he drew is, to me, I mean, I'm a little biased, but like, to me, that's just absolute gold. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know, man. Really not a lot going on in
Black Panther 3
stuff
got
that I really
announced.
cared enough to go over. Do what?
Black Panther 3 got announced.
Yeah, the Black Panther 3 got announced. The final Doomsday trailer came out.
Which,
Spider-Man
Spider-Man Brand New Day
what,
comes
the
out
end of the
on the
month?
31st. Yeah.
This Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I managed to call dibs on the Splatoon Raiders like cardboard poster things at GameStop. You know, like the like advertising cardboard things that they have for certain games, and like there's the
Yeah,
section.
he's getting the promotional stuff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. You remember like the old school like GameStop window art? There was that one GameStop and it was it closed. And it still had the Halo 3 art up in their window. And the person that bought the building left it there because he was like, this is the cool thing.
The
So, yeah.
GameStop here here. If you look on like Google Maps and stuff, and like like how there's the Yelp pictures.
Yeah.
The pictures there are back, like they're back when before the Switch came out. Because like in the background you can see the DS put like propped up as the new console, and
I worked at that store when that happened.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, see, that was back when working at GameStop was kind of cool, right? Because I mean, the perks. I mean, insurance, nah, wait for. It's about being able to check out games and take them home for like 2 or 3 days and play them, so that way you knew what the hell you were talking about when you were trying to sell this stuff to soccer moms, right?
Mhm.
And there's always the the unspoken perk of people trade stuff in, and you're like, oh man, this is cool. I really want it. You stick it in the employee drawer and you hold it. It's in the inventory, but it's not out for sale because you're holding it until you get paid.
Yeah.
So I've seen so many games that were just absolute mind-blowing gems get put in that drawer. And it's like, okay, well, you've got two paychecks to get it out, or it's got to go in, out on the floor, kind of a thing. So, depending on how good you were in with the boss, that rule was really adhered to, so to speak. But
Yeah.
I did see,
not really.
there's a guy in South Houston on Marketplace. No, it's not. He's in Rocheron, which is like 45 minutes from here. He's got quite possibly one of the harder to find 360 Slims. It's the Star Wars edition. It's the R2D2 console.
Oh,
Guy
nice.
wants like $130 for it. I'm like, man, why do I got to have bills to pay? Like, I don't want to play on it. I just want to clean it up and stick it somewhere. You know? And if you ever find like an actual C3PO controller that came with it, dude, you can turn that around and bundle it up. You can find boxes on eBay all the time, just empty boxes for different consoles, especially the special edition consoles. You just box it all up, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. At some point, I'm probably gonna have to like stop trying to fill out my retro collections because my wife will absolutely hand my ass to me. But man, when that day comes and I have to get rid of some of it, dude, come on. Yeah.
Well, you could be like AJ Styles. He has his retro video collection. It's off the chain.
Yeah.
It feel and he has one of those old boob tubes.
Yeah. The CRT monitors. Yeah.
Just so he could play some of the games out on nostalgia on those.
Yeah. I mean, because when you run some of these older consoles through like the HDMI converters, dude, it absolutely butchers the picture. It really does. I mean, yeah, you can mod it and put an HDMI port in some of the older consoles, like the original Nintendo. I've seen people putting HDMIs in those.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't really dig what it's doing to the picture. So yeah, I mean, at some point I'm going to get a CRT, but that's when I've got, enough time and money to actually build out a game room for something dedicated to gaming, as opposed to, hey, somebody sleep out here. Oh, hey, this is also doubling as my build room. No, it's just going to be dedicated to games.
There's everything else we really.
No, I think that's it, man. We've managed to cross the 1 hour mark. It's pretty good for us. I mean, here lately we've been coming in under the hour, so it's all gravy.
Yeah, and then wait till football season.
Oh yes, we are gearing up for the NFL. The trophy for last year, or for David, never got printed, so we're gonna have to come up with something completely new. Yeah. It's either that or I go somewhere out in the interwebs and contract somebody to print exactly what I need.
I feel cheated for my victory.
Well, fear not. All right, I will remedy that as soon as I am able.
I guess Chris is just going to get his picks through the
if Chris isn't careful, Chris's picks are going to be the exact opposite of Perry the Platypus.
Man.
Even if he agrees with Perry. If Agent P goes one way, Chris will automatically go another. You hear that, Mr. Jacka?
That
you
might
start showing up, bro.
I don't agree with this, but I agree with this.
We will call it
the anti.
We will call it our Mountain Maninator. Except we will not put a self-destruct button on it anywhere. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and land this plane, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us, putting up with the internet doing what it's doing, especially to Colin right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait for him to come back in. And the lobster is still here.
There we go.
What the hell?
My computer died.
Oh,
well, okay. That explains why we've got two of you in the green room here. That's outstanding. All right. Well, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and land this plane. We're going to turn on the ugly light so we can see that the date that you've been slobbering all over all night is actually A pterodactyl. You don't have to go home, everybody, but you sure as hell can't stay here. Without further ado, I'm Johnny Skelton.
I'm David Dickerman.
I'm Colin Skelton.
And until next week, remember, we're going to come in on Tuesday, not Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday will be the beginning of the week. If you have a shitty Monday, it's not our fault. Just commiserate and take it out on us in the comment section on Tuesday. But until then,